So let's continue on with our compositing back together of our image. Now, in the original Beauty Pass, we didn't actually have an ambient occlusion at all. That was something, if you remember, we had to kind of mock up, we had to create that. So that should make an interesting difference to our comped image here. So let's try and get that in. So we're going to merge it. So again, we'll go to merge again. So remember, I'm just pressing tab there to access that thing there. I want to drag that in here. I'll make that B, I think, and then we'll have this as our A, rather. I should do it that way around, shouldn't I? And then we'll link that up like that. Now, the interesting thing is here, with this one, I'll just drag it down here so we can see what we're dealing with, is he's kind of just replaced everything in this, just dragged it over the top, and it's sat over the top of everything. It's not really working as we might like it to. And I think that is partly due to the fact that our original image there, I'll just press 2 to see it, is very white everywhere. I mean, so if I had a mask layer, I could maybe mask that stuff out. But I actually quite like the shadow that we've got there, the ambient occlusion there. So there's something else that we're going to have to do with this ambient occlusion layer, rather than have it used in an over operation there. Okay, so we could try the plus. We're getting the same sort of thing. That's not going to work. And again, that's because, in fact, let's make sure we're in the right. I'm on number 1 view there, so let me just disconnect 2. So I'm on number 1 view, just to remember. So plus, as I say, it didn't really make much difference. So again, that's because it's an additive type of blend operation, because it's plussing, it's adding to, in the same way as our over is adding over the top. So other things we could look at might be like a minus, but that's not good, is it? I mean, you might think, well, it's going to extract, it's going to remove the colour tone, because it's actually, it's essentially a shadow type pass. No, not so, not in this case. But if you're trying to like multiply, that's pretty neat. In fact, I really like what that's done. And multiply is the right thing to be using when you're looking at an ambient occlusion pass. Okay, because it's what it's doing with multiply. Again, I'll just press 2 so you can see. Multiply takes the darker areas and effectively magnifies that darkness in our underlying image. So our underlying image being the result of all these other passes. Well, the white stuff, it kind of ignores in a sense. So the white stuff's not going to sit over the top. So multiply is the way forward there. Let's disconnect that. We'll go to view number 1. We'll turn this on and off so you can see. Now the interesting thing is we'll get a bit of an error here. Okay, now that error, the reason for that error is because when you're multiplying, it's essentially looking for the darker elements. If I turn that off, everything's dark, so it gets rid of everything. So we couldn't really do that there. We'd probably have to do it here at that point. We'll have to do it at the little junction there that we've got. You can see that gives a really neat looking car now. I think it's, you've got much darker areas around the wheels, much darker underneath. I think it's really made a big difference. That one there. Again, we don't have to use the entire thing. I mean, we could mix that down slightly and remove a little bit if we think if it's a bit too much. I actually quite like that darkness. It's really vibrant now. That's looking really good. Okay, so that's the use of the ambient occlusion pass. In the next video, we'll leave Z depth, I think, till last. But in the next video, we'll look at the actual purpose of doing all this in the first place. Okay, I'll see you then.